Alright, so it's only early October, but on the news, they were talking about expecting disappointment this Christmas because of shipping delays, and obviously, Christmas basically now means that we have to buy crap from halfway around the world. You know, crap that gets forgotten 10 minutes later and just becomes clutter in our homes, right? I'm not going to be disappointed because I haven't forgotten what Christmas means. So I have a wish list. It's really only 2 items long, and it doesn't require shipping containers. It doesn't require oil to come to my door, and it doesn't require somebody halfway around the world. Right? Just have 2 items on my wish list. I want to be accepted for being solosexual, and I want to be accepted for what I choose to eat or not eat. Right? Right now we're in the midst of returning to the office. Unfortunately, a lot of times I go to a job-related event or even a job interview, and the entire situation. Well, food is very intertwined in a lot of these events, right? Well, especially when after the pandemic is over. And a lot of times, you would think saying that this food is not for me. I appreciate the effort. I'm sorry. You would think that's the end of it. A lot of times that colors the entire event, right? They don't say it out loud, but you become the guy who doesn't eat the same way everybody else eats, right? Um, go to any event where people bring their significant others. It's not so bad anymore now that I'm all grown up. But when I was a high school student or a college student, right now I'm a college professor, and I try not to encourage this kind of bullying, but I see it amongst my students, right? The people who are happily single, I like to call it solosexual when somebody's happily single. Uh, I don't know why they can't participate in everything, right? But unfortunately, there's this great wall that it's hard to explain unless you live it, right? I'm so glad I'm in the adult world now. I used to deal with that a lot. And when I was in college, when I was working on my PhD, a lot of times I got into relationships that I really didn't need to get into just to get into the club, right? And I struggled a lot because of that. Had I been accepted for being single, I could have been a lot happier. I wouldn't have to have dealt with all that drama. I also lost my life savings to a girl who took advantage of me when I was working on my PhD. I didn't really even like her all that much. It was more of needed a girl just to participate. Anyways, that's my Christmas wish list. As you can see, containers being blocked isn't going to stop that. And a lot of these movements are happening online, right? There's no shortage of connectivity online these days, especially during the pandemic, so that's nice.